Sometimes you may wonder, how well do you really know your neighbors? That is the buzz in Madeira tonight as word spreads of a man with dozens of poisonous pets all in his house. And as Luke Jones reports it, as city leaders, they are proposing a new law.
They're some of the most dangerous snakes on the planet. And if you live in Madeira, they're a lot closer than you think. 53 exotic snakes, all kept in this 1,300 square foot home on Osceola Drive. Their owner, Eric Vogel, a self-described reptile enthusiast and breeder who runs a company called Generic Reptiles. But as their slogan reads, these snakes are anything but generic.
Some of them were venomous.
Madeira City Manager Tom Moeller says the city has no problem with the snakes. They're legal for Vogel to keep since he has a permit from the state, but they're irked they're only learning about them years after Vogel moved to Madeira, posing potential problems for first responders.
If they are called to those homes for an emergency, we want to know what's in the house so that we can take precautions in the event that we have to enter the house.
In response, local leaders have drafted this ordinance. It mirrors the state law with one notable addition: yet to be determined penalties for not complying.
Why an ordinance? Why not just ask state legislators to add that to the existing law?
Well, actually, we had a conversation with the Department of Agriculture, and we asked them to do that administratively, and the director said that she wasn't certain that she could do that administratively.
Vogel tells us he has no problem with the ordinance. In fact, he says the only reason he didn't notify Madeira police was because he didn't know Madeira had a police department when he moved here 3 years ago. He says he did notify the fire department and the county. Some key requirements in the new ordinance: registering every exotic animal or reptile with the police department, keeping anti-venom for any poisonous snakes, and notifying police if one escapes.
They have a plan in place to handle these animals, and we can review the plan, and if we're not comfortable with it, we can certainly ask for amendments to that.
In Madeira, Luke Jones, Local 12 News.